were closed in heaven, where would all the angels go? Would they just fly around forever? Or would they come down here below? If the pearly gates were closed this morning, would there be angels here tonight? And would they live their lives among us, share the darkness with their light? If all the doors were closed in heaven, they'd have to close the road to hell. We'd all be stuck here with each other. There would be nowhere else to dwell. If the pearly gates were closed this morning, and everyone there had to leave, and death was nothing but a moment beyond the breaths you took to breathe. The doors were closed in heaven, would there be angels here tonight? Would they live their lives among us, and share the darkness with their light? If all the doors were closed in heaven, who would dare abuse a child, or let a little kid go hungry, or not return a simple smile? If the pearly gates were closed this morning, and the host of heaven was on the street, I wonder if they'd look much different from the likes of you and me. So I hope they close the doors to heaven, and all the angels up above come and build a home among us. Remind us what it means to love. If the pearly gates were closed this morning, would there be angels here tonight? And would they live their lives among us, and share the darkness with their light? And I saw Ray, there was only one thing Ray could say was, I don't want a pickle, just want to ride my motorcycle. And I don't want to tickle, I'd rather ride my motorcycle. And I don't wanna die, just wanna ride my motorcycle. Everybody ought to sing it. We'll try it. I don't want a pickle, just want to ride my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle, I'd rather ride my motorcycle. And I don't want to die, just want to ride my motorcycle. That was all right. That's weird. I always could complain before. So you'll sing it worse the next time. But before you sing it worser, I must explain how the song came about. By that time you'll be very tired and bored, and it'll really sound funky and good. It was about the time I was riding my motorcycle down a mountain road at 150 miles an hour, playing a guitar. Bob was in the sidecar with the bass. It was very strange. The bass had a little wheel on the bottom of it, and he was holding it outside. We hit a drain. The wheel went in the drain, and it stayed there. The bass was in Bob's hands, and his hands stayed around the bass. Bob's feet and his unmentionables were in the sidecar, and they stayed there. As a result, we made a very definite turn off the road. We were going over a cliff. It was weird. We were doing 150 miles an hour and 500 feet down at the same time. I looked down. I said, wow, some trip. I knew it was my last trip. And in my last remaining seconds in the world, I decided to write one last farewell song to the world. Took out a pen, piece of paper, sat back and thought a while, and eventually the words came to me. I don't want a pickle, just want to ride a motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle, I'd rather ride my motorcycle. And I don't want to die, just want to ride my motorcycle. Well, I knew it wasn't the best song that I ever wrote, but I didn't have time to change it. It's coming down mighty fast. But as fate would have it, I didn't die. I landed on the top of a police car, and he died. Thank you. Anyway, we drove into town, playing the motorcycle song. We came into town at a screaming 175 miles an hour. Came around the corner, stopped the bike went around by the corner by itself, went up on a stand by itself, we got off. Walked up to a friend of ours, he was eating a pickle. It was a very weird meeting. We were very tired and uptight. A friend of ours was an undercover agent eating a pickle, but we knew that from before. His pickle was weird and microphoned. I mean, we never saw a pickle with a cord hanging out of it before. I heard you had some trouble yesterday. Was 26 kids got busted? Wow. Few from here. That's groovy. I mean, it's not really groovy for you, but it's groovy for whoever busted them, I suppose. Maybe to get paid more or something. We're honored tonight by having the busters here in the audience. I'm glad you dig them. Maybe they won't bust you. Maybe they will. Anyway, what we're gonna do is sing this song again. Like you really didn't want a pickle. And if you sing it really groovy with good vibes, every time that you see the cop that's gonna bust you, he'll be singing "I Don't Want a Pickle," and you'll know that he's the guy. Turn all your vibes onto the fuzz tonight as we launch into another episode of I don't want a pickle, just wanna ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle, I'd rather ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want a dime, I just wanna ride on my motorcycle. I saw the splendor of the moonlight on Honolulu Bay. There's something tender in the moonlight on Honolulu Bay. And all the beaches are filled with beaches who bring their ukes along. And in the glimmer of the moonlight, they love to sing this song. If you like ukulele lady, ukulele lady like you. If you like to linger where it's shady, ukulele lady linger too. If you kiss the ukulele lady while you promise ever to be true, and she sees another ukulele lady fooling around with you, maybe she'll sigh, maybe she'll cry,
and maybe not.
maybe she'll find somebody else by and by to sing to when it's cool and shady, where the tricky wicky wacky woo. If you like the ukulele lady like you. She used to sing to me by moonlight on Honolulu Bay. Fond memories cling to me by moonlight, although I'm far away. Someday I'm going where eyes are glowing and lips are made to kiss, to see somebody in the moonlight and hear the song I miss. If you like ukulele lady like you. If you like to last night when the boss come home, asking about his lady. The only answer that he got, she's gone with the gypsy David, gone with the gypsy Dave. Go saddle me up my buckskin horse, $100 saddle, point out to me their wagon track, and after them I'll travel, and after them I'll ride. Well, I had not rode till the midnight moon. I saw their campfire gleaming, I heard the notes of the big guitar, the voice of the gypsy singing the song of the gypsy Dave. She was there in the light of the camping fire. I saw her fair face beaming, her heart in tune to the big guitar, the song of the gypsy singing the song of the gypsy Dave. If you've forsaken your house and home, if you've forsaken your baby, if you've forsaken your husband dear, go with the gypsy David, sing with the gypsy David, the song of the gypsy Dave. Yes, I've forsaken my husband dear to go with the gypsy David, and I've forsaken my mansion high, but not my blue-eyed baby, not my blue-eyed baby. She smiled to leave her husband dear and go with the gypsy David, but the tears come a trickling down her cheek. Think about a blue-eyed baby, think about a blue-eyed baby. Take off those buckskin gloves made of Spanish leather. Come give to me your lily white hand, we'll ride home together, home again we'll ride. No, I won't take off my buckskin gloves made of Spanish leather. I'll go my way from day to day, sing with the gypsy David, song of the gypsy David, song of the gypsy David, song of the gypsy David. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Oh, I once was lost, but now I'm
'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet that saved a wretch like me. Let's see, a wretch like me. I once was lost but not found. I once was lost but now was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I see. I've been singing this song for a long time now. But, you know, the funny thing is that I've been thinking about Lee Hayes lately, because it's from Lee that I learned my favorite verse in this song. We're doing a movie of Alice's Restaurant, and old Lee come down, and he's in there singing this song. You know, the other reason I've been singing this for so long is because I love the story about the man that wrote this song. The man that wrote this song was the captain of a slave ship, and he used to sail people from Africa over to this country a long time ago. One time he was coming back this way with a boat full of people, and out in the middle of the ocean, he changed his mind, and he turned the boat around. He took everybody back home, and he sailed back to this country and started writing these songs. You know, that man might have lived a long time ago, but he's a friend of mine today, because anybody who is not afraid to turn around is a friend of mine today. And that's not just individual people, but that's cities and towns too, states and countries and continents, worlds and planets. We can't ever let nothing make us afraid to do anything that's right. You know, that's because there's a lot of stuff in this world that needs to be turned around. But the funny thing is that if you can't do it for yourself, you can't do it for the world either. Lee Hayes is one of the few men I've known in this world who was not only inspiration to me, but showed me that it's possible to do for yourself what you intend to do for the rest of the world. And I wish everybody could learn as much. Shall I be wafted to the sky on flowery beds of Eve, while others strive to win the prize and sail on bloody sea. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Was lost, but
stop, and the breeze will cease to be a breather, like the stillness in the wind before the hurricane begins. The hour when the ship comes in, and the sea will split, and the ships will hit, and the shoreline sands will be shaking, and the tide will sound, and the waves will pound, and the morning will be breaking. Oh, the fishes will laugh as they swim out of the path, and the seagulls, they'll be a-smiling, and the rocks on the sand will proudly stand the hour that the ship comes in. And the words that are used for to get the ship confused will not be understood as they're spoken. Oh, the chains of the sea will have busted in the night and be buried at the bottom of the ocean. This song will lift as the mainsail shifts, and the boat drifts out to the shoreline, and the sun will respect every face on the deck the hour that the ship comes in, and the sands will roll out a carpet of gold for your weary toes to be touching, and the ship's wise men will remind you once again that the whole wide world is watching. The fools will rise with the sleep still in their eyes, and they'll jerk from their beds and think they're dreaming, and they'll pinch themselves and squeal, and they'll know that it's for real the hour when the ship comes in. Then they'll raise their hands saying, we'll meet all your demands, and we'll shout from the mouth, your days are numbered, and like Pharaoh's triumph, they'll be drowned in the time, like Goliath, they'll be conquered. Friends I used to know are coming by to ask me if my situation's high, 'cause sometimes I just stare at the sky. Up is down before her crown, if you would just drive by, if you can possibly make it up sometime, I can be there if I try. The whole world keeps spinning me around, bringing me up and bringing me down, but I can't get there with my feet on the ground. Maybe I ought to start digging a hole around my feet on the ground. If you would just drive by sometime, if you would just drive by, if you can possibly make it up sometime, I can be there if I try. You know, once in a while, as I sit and stare, I get the feeling that there's no one there. Look at me now as I roll off my chair. How did I know that a chair could be out where I usually stare? If you would just drop by sometime, if you would just drop by, if you can possibly make it up sometime, I can be there if I try.
I and my family live on the banks of the Hudson River, and we got a project there that's a little bit unlike anything I ever heard. We're getting the river clean by sailing a sailboat up and down. Now, you wouldn't think, what can a sailboat do? It can't actually clean up the river itself. But what we do is we bring people together at the edge of the river. And you know, you bring people together for any purpose whatsoever, you're in politics. You can bring them together to drink beer or to watch a football game, but you're affecting the body politic. And the river has gotten cleaner. We're swimming in the Hudson again. Anyway, this is just one of the many songs sung by the Clearwater Gang up and down the river. I sing sailing up. You got to repeat it after me. Sailing up. That's it. Sailing down.
Sailing down.
After that, you have to reverse it. I say up, you say down. I say, and you go. Sailing up.
Sailing up.
Sailing down.
Sailing down.
Up.
Stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day.
Singing here,
Singing here,
singing there,
singing there,
here, there, up and down the river, sailing on,
stopping all along the way.
the river may be dirty now, but
She's getting cleaner every day.
hey, Steve player. stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day. Catching fish, catching hell, hell, fish, up and down the river, sailing on, stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day. Working.
My love, you're like the wind on the run. I never know where you are coming from. I wasn't easily won. My love, I saw you first long ago. I didn't think then I know how long it took love to grow. Oh, babe, I long to hold you at night. We're two together are so right. You make the darkness so bright. This love we have must be for real. We've overcome, now it's sealed. I know it's something we feel. My love, you're like the wind on the run. I didn't know where you were coming from. I wasn't easily won.
father's in his chambers with his friends all gathered around. They are plotting their enemy's demise. With their last detail done, they await the coming sun. While I am staring at my lover's eyes, her brothers and her sisters are all through for tonight, pretending that they've just come into power. But she far most of all knows that they can only fall